What's up, folks? I got my first coyote of the year. Put the set in yesterday. There's one here and there's one down there. I got one across the field. It's my first yote of the year. Looks mangy. See hair coming out of the back of it. It's missing hair in the middle. He's pitiful looking. Don't look very good. He was talking to me when I pulled up. Yeah, see, he's got a big old thing of hair gone there. He's an ugly one. Looks like he got something wrong with his pupil. But I don't see anything down there unless that's a possum. And I don't see anything over there, so. You gonna talk? Huh? You gonna talk? I guess he ain't gonna talk, folks. He's got it all mounded up. I'm gonna have to fix this and get on down the way. My other new property I got down there with my neighbor. I got two sets in the back side of his. And I had hog wire, real thin, squared hog wire. So he let me cut a piece of it and fold it back so the coyotes can come through there. Because I don't know if they can squeeze through it or not. But I see me a turd. Gotta collect them turds. I ain't even got my bowl. But my first one of the year, folks. I'm gonna get on down the line after I get this fixed and see what else I got over at the pond. And my other 2 footholds, I already checked over there with me, and I don't have anything there. So got skunked over there. No skunk again. I figured I'd come and get his buddy in their trap again, but I didn't. But alright, folks, I'm gonna dispatch this little booger and get it fixed and go down here and check this one and that one. So, and get on down the line. If I got anything else, I'll bring it back to you. If you're not subscribing, hit that subscribe button. I got some more places to set up, so I've just been slow. I ain't felt very good. I'm working on top of a hernia too, so I gotta move slow and be careful. So I'll get back with you folks if I got anything. Hit that sub button, subscribe button, hit that bell, get updates, and leave me a comment. Just say hi, whatever. Tell me what you think. Thanks, folks. Later. What's up, folks? I'm back with you. I wanted to show you. I don't know if you guys can see that from the sun. This whole underbelly has no hair. He's got mange. I had to go get some rubber gloves and so I could get him loaded up. I didn't want to throw him on top of the 4-wheeler. You don't want to mess with this mange. You don't want to touch it to your clothes, your body, your articles. So I went and got my sled. Drove it over here on the 4-wheeler until I got into the field so I didn't run it down the road. But that's him. That one across the field, something tripped it off and flipped it over. Up there at the pond, I didn't get anything. And one of those foothold sets, something tripped it off. So I had 2 trips off today. And I just got this coyote down here from up there. I'm gonna go back up here and see if I can remake that. But picked me up a bunch of turds so I can put in beside my set. So I just wanted to show you that nasty mange got that poor guy. I guess I didn't even get close enough to see what it was, but need to get rid of those mangy ones before they give it to the other ones. And like I said, folks, do not touch that stuff to your skin, your clothing, or nothing. I'm gonna take this home and leave it outside and wash it out, put some bleach in it, disinfect it, and leave it outside longer. But I'm gonna get up here and get this remade. Looks like a pretty good deer area down in here. There's a little holler. It goes back right up in there at the tip of them trees. All them cedars, you go up inside there. It goes way up inside there. I always thought about sitting in there. But, alright folks, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribing. Leave me a message. Thanks folks, later. Hey folks, I'm back with you. I'm showing you what I'm doing with the set. I'm kind of making this like my dirt mound set that I got over there, across the road over there, up there where I'm at. I originally started doing them right up there. I caught a coyote and it mounded the dirt up like this. So I just dug a trench out, going up in there. You're gonna want you don't want too big of a long trench, but you want your trap to be up inside there. Then you're going to put your dirt hole right there at the back up in that mud. And they can't get to it. They have to go in through here. I caught a lot of coyote on these. Well, I was kind of surprised when I remade it and I started catching coyotes. I even caught fox in the same set the same year. So dig that out. Put your trap back down in there. Build up the sides and the back like a U. It's like a horseshoe. I call this my dirt mound set because it's mounded, and then you dig a trench out, put your trap in there. And trap was pretty muddy. You guys got to also remember, you got to take the time, even if you take a little bitty screwdriver, and tediously get all the mud out of places that keep the trap from working. But I got that one all cleaned up. It's working. I set it off. It's going off just fine. I got my hole dug back out. He destroyed the trap beds pretty deep, so I built a type of ledge down in there that it's going to sit on. It's a little deeper than I like, but it should do. I don't like my traps that deep. I like them just barely underneath the dirt. Less product. A lot easier to do. If the trap goes off easier, and it ain't got so much stuff to come up through and trap the animal. But I'm gonna do this, see how this one works out. I might have to build the bottom of that up just a little bit. I'm gonna get me some salt down in there and then get me some peat moss down there and see if I can maybe build it up just a little bit more so it ain't so deep. And then get my dirt hole back in the back again. But there's piss all over. I got the poop. I'm gonna put the turds right up here where it steps over the turds, but it's plenty smelly. You can smell it a lot. So, but I just wanted to show you that. And then that's how I do my trap bed. I use a garden shovel where I can get it dug out the way I want it. I make the outline of it, and then right in the center I drive my cable. I dig it pretty deep, and then I drive my cable to where you can't even see it. And then when you pull up on it, it's not in the way of your trap. But see, he's messed it all up, and my cable's up. The dirt is all messed up. It's just not even the same. So, but that's still going to hold him. But you get that hole dug down in the bottom. Get your cable down there. When you undo your quick link at the end of the season, that cable's down underneath the dirt far enough the farmer's not going to grab a hold of it and mess up his machinery. So they're disposable stakes. I mean, if you can next year find the place that you had it, is all good, but I don't use them more than 2 years in a row, and then I replace them if I can find them. But I'm gonna get some salt down in the bottom of this. I just use regular table salt and peat moss. I don't put no dirt over it with all the freezing and everything. That peat moss does not scare away coyotes. I don't care what they say. I do every single set this way. You can plain as day see the peat moss that's sitting there, and I still get them. It don't bother them. So I'm gonna get this one finished up and maybe get another set in down here a little bit, right between these two. But all right, folks, hit that subscribe button. Later. Alright, folks, I went ahead and brought you back the finished set. I don't know how well you can see that. Got some turds up in front of it. My dirt's holes back here. I built up the back. They got to come through the front here. If they step over that, into that, they're going to get it. They come into here, they're going to get it. But there's the finished product. As you can see that peat moss. That's not going to bother those. And another thing I was thinking about while I was remaking this, you guys make a catch like this, you don't have to put a new trap in there. Unless it is so muddy that you cannot get the mud out of it and have a working trap, there is no need to change traps. Put the same trap back down on the bottom and you'll make another catch and another catch and another catch. Everything smells so much like that catch that it doesn't bother him that trap smells like that too. He just smells what's there. He can't pick out where it's coming from, because everything smells so much. You do not need to replace your trap unless you cannot get the mud all off. I've had some so muddy I had to switch out the trap, but I do not switch trap, and I always, most of the time, get a recatch out of my remake. So I better get that little piece there out of there. You don't want nothing down in there. They'll step right over that. You put your peat moss lower on the pan than you do anywhere else, and they will step right down in that hole every time. So remember that. Alright, folks, I'm gonna get out of here and maybe go back and get me a drink, maybe a little something to eat, and then I'm gonna probably start putting some more traps in. So if I get anything tomorrow, I'll get back with you. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks, folks. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Say hey. Let me know you're there. Thanks. I appreciate everybody following me. My followers are going up. Subscribers are going up. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Later.